a devotion, and I'm sorry I haven't done one in a while. As everybody knows, my stepdad passed away, and so that was kind of unexpected. But thank you all who prayed for us. It's been a very devastating time, that's for sure. Just because the relationship bond that we had for each other, you know. And I'm gonna stop there because I end up crying about it, but it's okay. So I found a devotion that I really liked because I've actually been listening to a preacher that my stepdad listened to right before he passed away. Every day he would listen to Todd White, and before Todd White he listened to Stephen Furtick, which I told him about, and he just loved it. And so I found a sermon on the Bible app actually that's a short one. It won't take me very long. It's by Stephen Furtick, and it's called Unqualified. And a lot of times we feel unqualified for anything for the Lord, but it's not really true, you know. But yeah, so the topic is called A Secret Weapon Called Weakness. And just bear with me, please. Okay, so in 2 Corinthians 12, Paul was sharing one of his personal struggles. He actually called it a thorn in his flesh and a messenger from Satan. And if y'all just put hey in the comments so I can see whenever y'all get on, please. So here was the first greatest author in the New Testament, the guy who opened the door of the gospel to the entire Gentile world. And he was confused and confined by weakness. Paul asked God to fix it 3 times, but it didn't work. Nothing changed. Instead, God gave this mysterious promise that his power works best in weakness. He answered Paul's prayer by saying, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." It may sound like a profoundly unsatisfying response if you're asking God to wave his hand and eliminate your shortcomings. Oh, sorry. Okay. You do not want to be weak. You want to be strong. But it isn't about being strong despite weaknesses. And it isn't about being strong after weaknesses are gone. It is about being strong in and through and because of weaknesses. Somehow, incredibly, the things that drive you crazy about yourself might be central to the fulfillment of your potential. Your weaknesses don't disqualify you. They actually qualify you even more because they are the portals through which God's power permeates your life. That doesn't mean you never need to change, of course. You never stop changing. But it means the current version of you is the right version for you for this moment. Stop stressing and straining to be a different you, because the real you is perfect and priceless. It's not only what God has to work with, it's what God wants to work with. And from that starting place, progress is possible. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. And that comes from 2 Corinthians 12:10. Hey Megan. I am is the second topic. God introduced himself to Moses with just 2 words, I am. Typically, that phrase needs a 3rd word to complete the sentence. But because God is everything and everyone and everywhere that he needs to be in every moment, his name doesn't need a 3rd word. You and I, on the other hand, need that 3rd word to anchor our identities to specific, tangible, descriptive terms, but completing the I am sentence is not as easy as it sounds. We fill in the 3rd word blank all the time with automatic and subconscious nouns and adjectives, but we seldom stop to question whether we've gotten our 3rd words right. Here are some third words I hear all the time, and this is not me, this is from Stephen Furtick. Both from my mouth and my mind. Unqualified, stupid, strong, driven, screwed up, loyal, stuck, hurting, overwhelmed, blessed, capable, disappointed, broken, hopeful, jaded, and content. Which of those do you identify with? Circle them mentally. What word of your own would you write in? How does all this compare with God's assessment of you? These are enormous, confusing, and brave questions, and getting them right will take a lifetime. But I will challenge you not to ignore them. Dig deeper into who God has called you to be. Ask the tough questions and allow God to define you. Give God the final say on your third word. Only there will you find your true self. And the last verse I would like to tell y'all is from Exodus 3:14. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. And again, that's from Exodus 3:14. And I only had a short one because I wasn't really prepared because I've not been home all day because of working. But again, I wanted to thank y'all for. I'm gonna try to get back on track with this, and I'd work technically like most of the time, 5 days a week, and with everything happening and stuff, not having like to prepare, not knowing that we had to prepare for my stepdad's funeral and stuff because we did not expect all this to happen. Let's see. I'm gonna put a post on the Facebook page. Please, please, please help me out by inviting your friends. I think we're at like 310 members right now, but I need at least 100 more people. And I really, 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 really would like if people would help me by doing videos. Alright. Well, comment any prayer requests as well. Alright, have a great night.